So please introduce yourself.
Sir, I am Ningthoujam Mangal Singh. I am from a village called Angtha in Imphal East district of Manipur. My father is a farmer and my mother is a homemaker. I did my primary school from Memorial Model Academy, Yaripok. After that, I completed my secondary education from Pioneer Academy, Imphal. I did my BSc in Geology from St. Anthony's College, Shillong. Geology, sir. Geology. After that, I got my master's degree in Applied Geology from Dibru University. So after a gap, I did my Bachelor's of Teacher Education from Dhanam College of Teacher Education. So sir, my hobby is cooking traditional dishes.
Coming to the northern issues, we have this Kaladan project. Can you highlight a little bit about this Kaladan project?
So Kaladan is treated as a multimodal project. It's a venture that is coming out for connectivity with India with the Southeast Asian countries. So it is a multimodal project, means it is connected through air and inland waterways and through marine waterways. So this will connect the Southeast Asian with the northeast part of India.
What will be its impact in the northern region with a special reference to Manipur?
Yes, sir. Being the state in nearby these foreign countries will be impacted largely. So for positively, sir, we will have a better infrastructure due to the connectivity schemes and project, and we can improve our economy through trade and commerce, like via Moray or any other opening up newly. But looking into the challenges, we can look also into the challenges where from before we are having illegal immigrants, infiltration of illegal immigrants in the state. So this may lead to demographic asymmetry, sir. So we need to have certain solution for this also, sir.
So if you are selected as a civil servant of Manipur Public Service Commission, you will become a leader. So what is the need of positivity in leadership?
Sir, positivity is one of the essential quality a leader should have, sir. Because all the followers or all the citizens or people, they will follow what the leader says. So positivity is very important because we need to stand strong through adversity with integrity and honesty, sir. And sometimes we need to have empathy also because we are going to connect with the people, mind and their emotions. So with this leadership, sir, I think we need the knowledge also and we need emotions, integrity and honesty also, sir.
Well, your name is Mangal and Mangal Singh. So I think Mangal, now you are a candidate of civil service examination. And if you are lucky, then definitely you will be an officer or rather in the government district. So what is your special interest in the civil service examination? Why you apply for this?
Sir, when I was very young, when I was in my class 5, I saw a Duration Kendra Imphal program where our respected Sir Dinesh IS was interviewed. That time I come to know about this civil service examination, IAS. So from that moment I was motivated and I continue. So sir, lately I realized being a civil servant we need to have integrity, honesty, and we need to focus on delivering services to the people and connecting the emotions of the people. This is the main motive, sir. It gives me aspire to become a civil servant. And apart from this, sir, I need to tell also that the financial security that I have after getting a government service, sir.
There is about a job.
Yes, sir.
You don't it.
Yes, sir.
So what is your, suppose if you are in the position, so what is your most important priority? Suppose you are in the SDO or DSU, something like that. So what is your most important priority, of the people of the area?
So my priority will go on, sir, for this one, human capital formation, sir, including healthcare and education and skill development, sir. These are the priorities. Yes, sir.
What about administration?
So administration, yes, sir, that is also needed, but we are lacking.
Do you think that without the cooperation of the people, you will be able to run the administration?
Sir, that will be very hard, sir, without the cooperation of the people, sir.
Well, just now you have said, we need to understand the history. So that means you have some basic knowledge of history even though you are a science student?
Yes, sir, some.
Okay. So do you have some knowledge of the history of Manipur?
Yes, sir, some.
Okay. Now we have a problem, very serious problem about conflict. Some kind of conflict is going on among the ethnic community or whatever it may be. So do you think that from this given ground realities, do you think that this conflict is more or less directly related with history?
Sir, I should say it is personally related also. History cannot be denied on this problem, sir. We are fighting, we are arguing on the topic that we have settled first or who came later. In that way, sir, history is connected, sir, with the conflict, sir.
Okay.
So, Mangal, take a deep breath. You should be bringing in some Mangal here, right?
Some of that.
Take a deep breath. Now, first of all, because let me start with our chair had started with you on the classification of the seismic zone. Now, which institution in the government of India does this classification?
Sir, I'm sorry, I have to read on that.
There's something called Bureau of Indian Standards. Now, are you also familiar with the latest classification by the Bureau of Indian Standards?
Sorry,
On
sir.
the Northeast, that's affecting you and I. So it's no longer Zone 5. Okay? So the latest classification done by the Bureau of Indian Standards in 2025 has now put this seismic zone under Zone 6. Okay? Which actually elevates the kind of risk that we face. So as a geology student, it would be good that you update your knowledge and your information. This is of direct relevance to you. Let's make it lighter. Now when you're there cooking, so I was just wondering, and you are a science student, if you want to caramelize onion, so what will be your how will you do it when you fry onions in oil? How do you caramelize this? Every time we fry something, we cook fish, you're putting oil and you put onions, right? Yes. This sequence is called, you're caramelizing onions. So how do you do this? What is the best way of doing it?
Sir, I used to follow one step that I learned from childhood. I put the oil first, waited for some time, and I put onion.
You don't put the onion first and put the oil, no? So you're trying to caramelize the onions. Okay, so high heat and fry. Anyway, but more seriously, we heard about the Look East policy long time ago. Okay? And then later on, subsequently, we heard that this has now been changed to Act East policy. Now, can you make a distinction between the Look East policy, when and how it started, and its transformation to Act East policy? And what could be the reason why this Look East policy is shifting towards Act East policy? Now, I'll just give you a clue because this is also related to projects like Kaladan, okay? Projects like Rare Earth in Myanmar. So, by taking these clues, can you think and provide an answer on how Look East policy turned into Act East policy?
Sir, as per my understanding, when it was Look East policy, sir, it was comparing to Act East policy. Look East policy was little passive towards the Southeast Asian countries. But When we come with the idea of Act East policy, it means we are involving proactively towards the Southeast Asian countries, sir, through connectivity and strategic, and in many other things, sir. We are now evolving proactively, sir.
Can you elaborate this a little, because you are saying that you are passive in Look East policy. So what do you mean when you say passive? And you said now we are more active. So what do you mean we are more active? Are we going to go and dig now, or?
Actually, India also realized that it is very important to have better and proactive relations with the Southeast Asian countries. So we started many projects like Kaladan multimodal project. We have trilateral highway project. So these are the things that we need to connect with them. Because we can gain from them economically, diplomatic also we can do, because we are going to balance Chinese aggression expansionist policy towards this country, sir. That's why we are.
Okay, that's excellent. I think your thoughts are coming true. But let's walk through this a little bit more. When and how did Chinese come into the Myanmar sector in a big way? And how did the coming of Chinese into the Myanmar sector, help or influence our policy decision from Look East to Act East?
Sir, I do not have much.
And the development of Kaladan. Okay, I'll do that when I give you my feedback. But latestly, because we talk about rare earth, I mean, I can understand if you're not technically or scientifically familiar with rare earth, that's fine. But in terms of policy, rare earth is very important, right? And so therefore India is also looking for areas where we can find rare earth. Rare earth incidentally is available in Myanmar in the Kachin state. Okay? Are you aware of Government of India engaging with people, with groups in Kachin to get rare earth? And secondly, if rare earth is available in Kachin, which is very close to our border, and as a student of geology, do you think we might be able to find rare earth in our own state?
Yes, sir, it's possible, sir, in this state also.
Why is it possible? Explain a little from a scientific perspective.
So actually in the along the eastern borders of Manipur with the Myanmar, sir, this area we are getting ophiolite belt. In geology, ophiolite belt, ophiolitic belt, sir. Actually it is simply like it's a group of rocks that are coming up from the oceanic plate, sir. When this Burmese plate come towards Indian plate, this Burmese plate took off the surfaces of the ocean and they keep near this line. So when we see mostly in Manipur, when we see about minerals, we are getting along Ukhrul, Tamenglong and Chandel mostly, sir. Because the bordering area of Myanmar, we can expect, sir, getting rare earth elements. Sir. If it is like found in Myanmar, then it could have found in Manipur also.
So you are not familiar with Government of India engaging with groups in Myanmar on the transfer or sharing of rare earth?
Sir, I'm sorry, sir, I do not have that details, sir. I have to read on that.
Okay, all right, thank you very much.
Deposit in China. Yes.
Okay, Mangal, you had a B.Ed degree and also you're teaching. So, what are the obstacles you find when you're teaching to the students? Are you able to satisfy your teaching? Students are learning properly, or is there any obstacles or problems you face?
The first problem I encounter is that linguist problem, sir. Linguist problem is the first problem, sir, I have, because we are doing teaching mostly in English, but some students, they literally do not understand the very basic standard of English also. So this make me little challenges.
So how you handle that?
So at that time, sir, knowing the diversity among the students, I used to explain in Manipuri also in the simplest way, sir, so that they can understand. And after that, sir, they understand. The only problem I see is that the problem of language, sir.
So only the language, or we also have the distraction from the mobile, social media. I'm asking, is the language only the obstacle, or there are other obstacles also?
Yes, sir. With their performance, we can relate to many other factors also, like so much of social media scrolling habit among the youngster.
Do you think that social media, internet is helping the students to learn better, or what is your view?
So as a teacher, I think many of the students also, they are having good time with social media. They could learn many things from that if they are doing spiritually. But most of the students, I see that they are distracted from the educational performance, educational.
So how you want to reduce that distraction from the social media so that the student can learn better?
Sir, first of all, for teachers or for schools or for government, the only thing is that we can make policies, but we cannot literally go to their home and we can check them. So firstly, I would like to suggest that parents should take care of the children going through the social media. Good things should be good things, but bad things, we should avoid them, sir.
So are you aware about this NEP 2020? So what are the changes as far as the school education is concerned?
So first sentence, NEP 2020, sir, it gives a structural change, sir. 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, sir. This is the first sense. And adding to this, sir, we are focusing on vocational training also, skill development, so that we can equip with the changing world, sir, to get employment. And we are giving more exposure to the students on hands-on learning, experimental learning, critical thinking, sir. These are the changes I could see, sir.
Okay. So some states are going to have assembly elections.
Yes.
So are we aware of which are the states who are going to have elections?
So through social media, I see Assam, sir. Assam is one among them. Assam, I think Assam only, sir. Assam, it comes to my mind now.
You should know, no? You're supposed to know. West Bengal, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and Pondicherry. Okay. I mean, current affairs, you should be on the top. Anything asked, you should be able to answer. Other things that, okay, some quick thing. Earlier we had Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. It has been changed, both in the name and also some contents, the policy matters. Are you aware of those changes?
So I'm sorry, sir. I have to read on that.
No, you have to look the changes. It has been, name has been changed. Okay. Other things that also the law, IPC, what we call earlier, Indian Penal Code, has been changed to some other name with certain changes. Are we aware of
So briefly, I know the changes. It is BNS now.
Okay. So when was implemented, effective date?
Sir, I cannot.
Okay, you have a look there. Other things that last point is the, since you are from the science background, especially this subject, see we have railway projects, okay, and there's a lot of delay as far as railway lines connecting. You have a Khongsang, then Imphal. Beside the other factors, okay, is there any geographical or geological factors which delaying the this railway lines up to Imphal?
Geographical factor is involved. Geographical factor also involves, like the terrain is very difficult, rough terrain, hilly area. So it will take time to put the railway track. That is the first thing. And second is, most of the rock type that we got in Imphal, in Manipur hills, it's unconsolidated, very loose material. So it is very difficult for the engineers to put the line. So these are the things that it gives more time to take.
So in the policy decision making, the local elements or the beliefs, we should also take into consideration or not. I just give an example as far as railway line is concerned. If you look at the the Jiribam line where the railway is constructed, you have one area, very steep area. When I asked the people, that area should not be disturbed because it can be dangerous. So if you remember some years ago when these railway lines were constructed, the entire area was landslide, and that track is covered, and there's some security personnel also killed. So what I'm saying is that when you have this kind of a construction or project, should we take into account not just the scientific or financial other methods, but also the local beliefs and practices or local knowledges?
So we should, obviously we should take the local knowledge, sir, so that we can understand the area with a better experience here, sir. So that when we do scientific studies also, we can take more care on the area that we got information from the localities. So it will give more like easy to us to do the survey, sir.
Okay, last question is a hypothetical question. Suppose you are MCS officer. There's a lot of unparliamentary language or a very disturbing situation where undue pressure demands are met on you, maybe any group. So how will handle that kind of a situation? Suppose you imagine you are SDO, okay? So certain demands, whatever pressures putting on you, which are not acceptable as far as the rules are concerned. So how will handle that situation?
In that condition, I should stand strong. I should stand with my integrity and honesty. That's how I decided to become MCS officer. And if it is needed, sir, I will take government help for security and all. But I will not agree, I will not compromise my position.
Even your life is threatened.
Yes, sir, I will take help from the government side with security personnel and all. But I will not compromise my integrity.